Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this is Hopeful Chewbacca back at the Church of Chewbacca, and today we're going to go over the top 10 left fielders in MLB The Show 20. We're pretty far in the game right now, so I think this list will hold up until MLB The Show 21. If any left fielders are added, as I've done with the more recent true reviews, such as the Lefty Grove that just came out, I will let you know if they make it onto the top 10 left fielder list. I can't think of any left fielders that are not in the game right now that would possibly bump somebody out of the top 10 here. So I think, like I said, this list will last till MLB The Show 21. Before we get into this top 10 left fielder list, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below about who you think is the best left fielder in the game, as well as hit that notification bell so you know whenever I'm going to upload more videos. I appreciate all the support. Let's get into it. Honorable mentions. The first honorable mention I have here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. for the Toronto Blue Jays. Obviously, he's a left fielder, right-handed throwing, right-handed batting. He has his secondary position as second base, third base, shortstop, and right field. And looking at his attributes, he's 123 contact versus righty, 102 contact versus lefty, 99 power versus righty, 93 power versus lefty with 88 vision. So pretty good hitting attributes. He has an okay swing. I would say it's average to above average. And then in the field, he has 85 fielding, 96 arm accuracy, and 81 arm strength. So not super great in the field, but at left field, you don't need to have like a big cannon. The 56 speed keeps him out of the top 10 here. Next in the honorable mentions is the left fielder for the Chicago Cubs, Billy Williams. It's his signature series card. He's left-handed batting, right-handed throwing, secondary position of first base and right field. And his attributes for hitting are pretty darn good with 109 contact versus righty, 110 contact versus lefty, 99 power versus righty, 88 power versus lefty, 113 vision, 104 discipline, and 110 clutch. Honestly, this Billy Williams came out too late in the game this year to really be a super usable card. There was just so many other outfielders out there, especially for the fielding and speed that he has with the 68 fielding, 75 arm strength, and a 62 speed. It's just really not enough to be a consistent player in left field. If you're making a Chicago Cubs theme team, though, this guy should be your left fielder. He has an amazing swing. If I had to rate his swing 1 out of 10, I'd say his swing's probably like an 8 to 8.5. Great swing. He generates a lot of pop for what his attributes are, but he's coming in the honorable mentions. The last honorable mention is the Pittsburgh Pirates slugger, Ralph Kiner. It's a signature series card, 99 overall, right-handed throwing, right-handed batting. And he kind of has the same issues that Billy Williams did. He has amazing hitting attributes. He doesn't have as good of a swing as Williams does, but his fielding's terrible like Williams is. 64 fielding, 65 arm strength, 50 speed, just not going to get it done in the outfield. He is a better power bat than Williams is at the 124 power versus righty and the 102 power versus lefty with 108 vision. Good contact with 98 plus. Obviously, he seems to hit righty on righty better than he hits lefty on righty here. Could be a pinch hitter for you. Definitely, if you need a Pirates theme team, he should be your left fielder. But overall, he's just not going to cut it in a lot of people's outfields. In all honesty, this left fielder list has maybe 2 or 3 guys that will be in your outfield possibly. But for the most part, they are bench bats. They're not really guys that are going to start in the outfield because center field is so deep this year. It's absolutely ridiculous. Number 10. Starting off the top 10 here, we have the Houston Astros left fielder, his finest 2020 card, Kyle Tucker. He's left-handed batting, right-handed throwing, can play center field and right field as well. For his attributes, he has 106 contact versus righty, 88 contact versus lefty, 94 power versus righty, 102 power versus lefty, 91 vision, 86 discipline, 125 clutch. In the field, he has 88 fielding, 83 arm strength, 73 arm accuracy, 89 reaction with 83 speed. So he's definitely fast enough to play left field. Do I think he's going to get to every ball? Kind of. I do think you want somebody that is maybe a little bit faster in your outfield, to be honest. But a lot of corner outfielders aren't super fast if that's their primary position. What I will say about this Kyle Tucker is his swing is absolutely amazing. He seems to do everything relatively well, whether it's hitting righties, hitting lefties, or fielding. He's just an above-average card. That's why I got him coming in at number 10. Number 9. Number 9 is the Chicago White Sox great, Minnie Minoso. It's his prime card, 99 overall, right-handed throwing, right-handed batting. He can play third base, center field, and right field, as well as obviously left field as his primary. And he's just all around a good hitter. His swing generates a lot of line drives in the gap, and he's fast for a left fielder. He has 114 contact versus righty, 110 contact versus lefty, 80 power versus righty, 73 power versus lefty with 122 vision, 104 discipline, 116 clutch. In the field, he has 87 fielding and 87 speed. Those are his highlights. He does have 74 arm strength, which isn't absolutely great. He's also good enough in the field to play third base as a secondary position if you need him to. I would not play him in right field or center field. He just doesn't have the arm for it. But he's definitely fast enough to play those positions. Either way, Minnie Minoso, he's in the XP reward path is how you get him. And overall, he's a very good player. Number 8. In the 8th spot, I have Yoenis Cespedes, left fielder. At the time, he was with the Oakland Athletics whenever he won the 2014 Home Run Derby. Here's his Home Run Derby card. Right-hand throwing, right-handed batting. And he has secondary position as center field and right field. He has 102 contact versus righty, 85 contact versus lefty with 112 power versus righty, 122 power versus lefty. He doesn't have good vision or discipline at 74 vision, 75 discipline, and 91 clutch. He has a pretty decent arm in left field with 90 arm strength, 69 speed, 75 fielding. He's an average fielder, not too great. The thing is, this is a big-time power bat. I'm not a huge fan of his swing personally. However, there are some people that do like his swing and thinks he has a relatively decent swing. I think it's kind of hitchy, so I'm going to say it's like an average swing. That's really what's holding him at number 8 here. When he did first come out, though, he was one of the better left fielders, if not a top 5 left fielder in the game. Number 7. In the 7th spot, I have the 98 overall Eloy Jimenez, left fielder for the Chicago White Sox. It's his finest 2020 card. He had a really good 2020 season, and he bats right-handed, throws right-handed, secondary position of right field. This Jimenez has the same issues that all the guys in honorable mentions did, is he's not a great outfielder defensively. 71 fielding, 60 speed, just not great, but he is an amazing hitter. That's what's put him at the 7th spot here. Is he is a great swing, and then you're looking at his attributes here, 108 contact versus righty, 104 contact versus lefty with 103 power versus righty, 125 max power versus lefty, 84 vision, 74 discipline, 122 clutch. On top of the good swing, and if you get to play with Jimenez, he's going to always wear red batting gloves, which is, I don't know, just kind of a cool thing that he does. I believe it has something to do with the fact that he's from the Dominican Republic. I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me, but I think that's why he always wears the red batting gloves. Either way, great hitting attributes, great swing. He can obviously be a pinch hitter for you. I don't think that he should be in your outfield, though. Number 6. I got Rickey Henderson's 1990 MVP card when he played for the Oakland Athletics, coming in the 6th spot. Right-handed batting, left-handed throwing, play center field and right field. And honestly, if you're looking at the attributes of this card, you're looking at an absolute speed demon that can hit for a little bit of power, has really good contact, and this is whenever he was stealing all those bases in Oakland. So obviously his 99 speed, 99 stealing, 99 base running aggressiveness. For his hitting attributes, he has 114 contact versus righty, 106 contact versus lefty with the 88 power versus righty, 100 power versus lefty, 101 vision, 125 discipline. In the field, he has 84 fielding, 81 arm strength, 79 arm accuracy, and 94 reaction. And honestly, this Rickey Henderson's attributes probably should have him in the top 5, to be honest with you, because he is by far the fastest left fielder. He can hawk everything down, kind of like the Taylor Trammell that I always hyped up all the time. This is like the Taylor Trammell on crack when it comes to it defensively. The problem is his swing is atrocious. He has probably one of the worst swings in the entire game, which is very disappointing because I loved watching Rickey Henderson play, his highlight films and stuff when I was a little kid. But his swing is god-awful. That's what's landing him at the 6th spot here. I think if he had a better swing, that he'd be much higher on my list. Number 5. Coming in the 5th spot here is the ultimate power pinch hitter, and it's the 99 overall Giancarlo Stanton, left fielder for the New York Yankees. He's right-handed batting, right-handed throwing, can play center field and right field. And then he has 98 contact versus righty, 110 contact versus lefty with max power against righties and lefties at 125 with 71 vision, 101 discipline, and 96 clutch. What I will say about this Stanton is he might not be the best pick for somebody that has to play all the games on Hall of Fame or Legend because he's not going to have the biggest PCI with the 71 vision because he's not a super great contact guy. But in the field, he has 76 fielding, 81 arm strength, 77 arm accuracy, 74 reaction, and 58 speed. So if he's a little bit faster, he'd probably be in the top 3 on my list, or at least maybe above the guy that's ahead of him here. But he does have tremendous power. If you like his swing, consider using him on your bench. I'm not a huge fan of his swing. I don't think it's a terrible swing. I just am not a huge fan of it. He's a very close stance, and I don't really like the way it looks in my Strike Zone 2 view that I have. But if you play with Strike Zone 1, you probably won't even notice it. So really, I think that Stanton is a great, like I said, bench bat pinch hitter that can hit for power against left or right-handed pitchers. Number 4. In the 4th spot, I have the former teammate of the guy that was in the 5th spot, Giancarlo Stanton. In the 4th spot here, I have the 2018 MVP, Christian Yelich, Milwaukee Brewers here. 99 overall, left-handed batting, right-handed throwing. He plays center field and right field. Looking at his hitting attributes, he has 110 contact versus righty, 117 contact versus lefty, 108 power versus righty, 102 power versus lefty with 77 vision, 93 discipline, and 112 clutch. Then in the field, he has 78 fielding, 72 arm strength, 67 arm accuracy, 78 reaction with 79 speed. Honestly, the Yelich's arm being weak is kind of a big downside of this card, but he does have enough speed and a decent enough fielding to make most of the plays in left field. Plus, he is tall and lanky at the 6'3" frame here. What puts him ahead of this Stanton here is he just has a much better swing than Stanton does. Other than that, I think they're relatively the same. You could swap them 4 and 5 if you wanted. Originally, I had Stanton on 4 on my list, and then I reevaluated and said, well, Yelich just has a much better swing than Stanton does, so I'd take Yelich over Stanton. Plus, he's a left-handed power bat, and I think lefties just hit the ball a little bit better in this year's game than righties do. So I'm with Yelich at number 4. Number 3. So what I will say about these top 3 guys is they're pretty much interchangeable. I have Ted Williams coming at the 3 spot. He's a left-handed batter, right-handed throwing, secondary position of right field. His attributes are 125 contact versus righty, 123 contact versus lefty, 123 power versus righty, 100 power versus lefty with 119 vision, 125 discipline, 125 clutch. In the field, he has 70 fielding, 56 speed with only 71 arm strength. So he's not a great fielder, but he is one of the better hitters in the game. Has another guy with an amazing swing just like Yelich, and he has way better attributes than Yelich does with actually about the same fielding, just a little bit slower. The thing about him that hurts him and why he doesn't get into the top 2 here, at least for me, is 100 power versus lefty. I think hurts him a little bit because he's not that great lefty on lefty when it comes to power. But the dude absolutely rakes. He's just a really expensive bench bat, too. These other 2 guys are free that are 1 and 2. Ted Williams is going to cost you $1 million stubs. That factored in a little bit because, like I said, I think they're all interchangeable for me, at least personally. Number 2. In the 2nd spot, I have the 99 overall postseason Randy Arozarena. And he's a right-handed batting, right-handed throwing, can play center field and right field as well. And he had one of the best rookie playoffs ever, if not one of the best playoffs in the history of Major League Baseball, period, whether he's a rookie or not. Looking at his attributes, he has max contact versus righty and lefties, 125 power against righties, 112 power versus lefties, 98 vision, 92 discipline, and 125 clutch. In the field, he has 84 fielding, 80 arm strength, 78 arm accuracy, 85 reaction with 84 speed. What I will say about this Arozarena is his swing is not one of the best swings in the game. If he had a better swing, he would be number 1 on this list, hands down, because he has above average fielding. It's not super great, but his hitting attributes are ridiculous. And yes, he doesn't hit lefties much better than Ted Williams, but defensively he's better than Ted Williams, and that's what's putting Arozarena at number 2 on the list. He has an average swing. The swing's not great, but he's still number 2. Number 1. In the 1st spot, we have the 99 overall finest 2020 card of Juan Soto. He's left-handed batting, left-handed throwing, and plays center field and right field as well as left field, obviously being his primary. He has max contact versus righty and lefty at 125. He has 119 power versus righty, 125 power versus lefty with 100 vision, 125 discipline, 125 clutch. This dude is pretty much a maxed hitter. He's like Babe Ruth from a couple years ago, with a little bit faster, a little bit better fielding than that Babe Ruth was whenever they had the Immortals. 100 vision's not great, but 100 vision's more than sufficient. He's going to have a huge PCI with his contact and his vision combined. The 75 fielding, 71 arm strength, and 83 reaction with 53 speed really isn't that bad because with the 83 reaction, he actually gets halfway decent jumps, which is a big advantage being that he's a slower car at 53 speed. This Juan Soto, though, might be the best left-handed hitter in the entire game. Just looking at these attributes, the super great swing that he has, I think he might have the best swing out of all the left fielders. To be honest with you, maybe one of the best left-handed swings in the entire game. I can't think of anybody else off the top of my head that has a better swing than him when it comes to just the mechanics of the swing. He absolutely crushes the ball. I batted over 400 with his 89 overall card in ranked seasons early on in the year, so I'm super excited to use this Juan Soto for the rest of the season. I'm going to have him in a rotation in the outfield because there's just so many good outfielders out there, but this Soto is a must-have. You can get him in the Stage 4 team affinities. He's my number 1 left fielder. You guys have to let me know if you agree or disagree with this. And let me know down in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Boys, that's going to wrap up this top 10 list of left fielders in MLB The Show 20. Like I said, this list should hold till the end of the season. If any elite left fielders come out from now till MLB The Show 21 comes out, I will let you guys know if they make it on the top 10 list, or if they're honorable mentions, or if they're just neither. Like, they're just not good enough to be even sniffing my top 10. I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and all that other good stuff to keep growing this channel. You guys have a great day and be safe.